Right, so now we're back again with some Valkyrie Crusade. So this is going to be leveling up your characters. So how do we level up the characters? I think no, this is actually evolving the characters. This episode is going to be how do we properly evolve the cards, especially the ones with 4-star ratings. So you could evolve them with 5 cards in between using 5 cards to 16 cards. If you want the most powerful card, you're going to want to use 16 of the same card to evolve the card. If you just want an easy way to get the card, well, that would be really weak. So you have maximum friendship reached again, so we just get friendship all the time. So we're gonna have to go summon some more cards again right after we make some more inventory space. This episode we're making space. So we're just leveling some slimes, and then we're leveling a character that we're going to be using for evolving. So basically she's going to become a 1-star card. And then we're just going to be using these cards we get to maybe give experience to these slimes. I think we just need level 27 slimes. We have a full inventory. So if we go to upgrade, clear some space. So we do have a bunch of her to evolve. So we could clear some space by getting rid of one of them. So we just want to turn all these slimes to level 27 slimes. So if we just throw these in here, then she'll go to level 26. And if there's a great success, then she'll go to level 27, right? Oh, no, not quite. Just about there. So we can still pick up some more cards. So let's do that here quick. Let's just level our slimes to 27. So this is part of a leveling episode, I guess. In the beginning anyways, we're just basically going through trying to get these characters to level 30. So we don't care about maximum friendship. We're going to be summoning a bunch of things pretty soon. So essentially, we could just keep running the beginner's dungeon until we're level 51 by the looks of it. It's been, this is pretty close to the 10th day, and we still have unlimited vitality, even outside of the beginner's dungeon. Just go to edit unit, and then heal everybody, and then switch out the character. So the main thing that we need is just level 30, well, just the maximum level the card can be. We're going to be looking at other cards later. We got you to level 30. We just need to get you to level 30. So you're not even close, really. And I have some other level 1 cards to look at. So essentially in the top right, the first Chronicle, the beginner's dungeon, you could apparently use it until you're level 50. You can just stay here and gain experience and just try everything with the game. Don't even have to worry about running out of stamina or anything. Cover everybody. So how did you get to level 27? If we go to edit unit, we don't want this level 27 slime in here. We just want to level lower level slimes. Pretty much there doesn't seem to be a reason to actually level slimes above level 27, just like everything says. So if we just go through, defeat the boss like one more time, maybe these guys will be pretty close to level 27. Then maybe we'll have enough cards to evolve and level you up and everything. So we can even use the level 1 slime that we just got to level up these characters further. It's really gonna have to look into that because every 2 times it says that we lose friendship, we essentially lose a free card that we could have gotten, which isn't really good. Though I guess it doesn't matter, they give you way too many cards in the game anyways. So we throw the 25 up here, we could just upgrade you with these cards that we don't need, probably level 26. So how many of these do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we do want to have 6 of them. We just want to have a level 1 character to keep. So great success. You're probably pretty close to level 27. So we'd still pick up 2 cards pretty soon here. We're actually gonna have inventory space again. And then even back at the home base, we stopped construction on a lot of things. We haven't been speeding things up, because before we were speeding things up because it was under our impression that we only had 7 days of the beginner's period. Although it seems means we have a lot more than 7 days. So we're gonna see what happens tomorrow. See what happens when we log in for the 10th day. We're gonna see if we can, if we're still in the beginner's period. Hopefully if we are, then that'll be absolutely amazing. It's level 27 slime or level 29 or something. So we're trying to save all of the evolving for once. So we're gonna save for the end, right? So we could make inventory space right now by essentially just evolving the character. So it's just, well, nobody needs recovering. Let's go to edit unit. So this is supposed to be an episode about how to evolve girls, but I guess we're doing a lot of other things in between here. We weren't quite ready for the episode. We started filming a little bit early. Just because I guess it does help folks. People are like, how do you level up these slimes? How do you level them up? You just go to the beginner's dungeon, you just run this endlessly. You can even level up your other characters. Just throw all the common cards that you find into the character to level them up. So I was running to the end of the dungeon, just defeating the boss at the end of the dungeon. And looting those cards. Defeating you this one last time should do it, right? Just use our ability to 100% damage, the enemy's dead. So she's alright for a common card. Well, necessary anyways, level 29, so we need to go through one more time. Oh, get a card, we got another girl here. Or we could just use cards to level them up, right? Maybe that would be the faster way to do it. Or essentially, since they are basically there, well, we'll just level them up. We'll just take them out of the party. So now we're into the part where we're actually going to be evolving units. So if we take all these slimes out, we don't really need these slimes out here anymore. We don't really need you here anymore. We need you out of the group. So now we can go to upgrade cards. Like say you're level 29, we need to get you to level 30. So if we just throw you in there, you basically were level 30. So there, now you are level 30. So we have a maximum level card. That's basically what you want. So we could throw these 5 cards together. Essentially just throw all these 5 cards together, right? If you wanted to evolve, you'd go to the evolution tab. Then you choose to evolve your character. So you have your level 1 character. You could evolve them with another level 1 character. Just like that to create a whole new character. Whole new, stronger character apparently, although she's gonna be pretty weak if we evolve her just like this, right? Just evolve her if we just found 2 characters. If we did that at level 1, they would successfully become a better character, although their stats would be not really much higher at all. It's like 2,000 compared to 1,650. So if we go here, we recruit. So she has like only 1896 soldiers. 21, and her attack's like 1850, 1800. 1850. So, I don't know, it doesn't seem to go up too much. Maybe like 200. Basically 200 soldiers was the same, 6, 7, 8. So the soldiers pretty much represents what the attack and defense is essentially. Well, it's a little bit different than what it is, but this would be a good estimate to round out how strong the character is. So we could just fill these soldiers. So the soldier count doesn't actually matter when you're evolving characters. Although if we fuse them the proper way, so we could fuse more like that. We're gonna make a full 5-star rating. Or if we were to take 2 level 30 characters, if we were to evolve like that, they would be stronger. Although we could even go to click on this button to go to cards. And we could use this one, use with evolution fusion, increases a card stats after evolution by 5%. So if your character is maximum level, they get a plus 5% to stats. And if you use this card, they get another plus 5% to stats. And then when you evolve them, it's based on their character's current stats as well. So since these guys are level 30, like if we look at the stats difference, this was the level 1 card, this was the stats that we evolved the level 1 at. And if we go here, if we're evolving the character with these stats, they're going to have a lot stronger stats when you evolve the character. So it looks like basically twice as strong, 2 times as strong, like 3,000, something like that. Basically, your character's evolving with characters that are twice as strong, plus you're transferring another 5%. So let's evolve these characters, see what they turn into at level 1. So it's going to be the same character, although this one we planned a little bit more. We leveled you up to level 30, now you have almost like 3,000 into your stats. And if we go to recruit the soldiers, we could see in this example, we could see this character is much more powerful, like 1,000 soldiers more powerful. This one's like 6, 7, 8, only like 250 soldiers more powerful. So this one's literally like gained like 4 times the power compared to this one. Even if we take this regular evolution, and like if we evolve it the worst way again, with just a level 1 0-star card. So I mean, like you could evolve it with a level 2-star card, this would be the best way, but they would both need to be level 30, and they both would need to be the stronger version with 2,600 power. So we're not going to do that, we're just going to evolve her like this with level 1 characters with the level 0-star. To become another character, and she's still going to be weaker than the one that we just made. It'll be silly. So evolve the 1-star with the 0-star, both level 1, and then her stats are still terrible. Stats didn't even really go up at all. So if we go here, recruit soldiers, it's only like 1,906. So this evolution, this stage, it doesn't actually gain as many soldiers. So the first stage of the evolution is where it gains most of its soldiers, and if we evolve her again with another level 1 0-star evolution, she is supposed to get stronger, but she doesn't really get too much stronger. Right? 2140, 2084, basically the same stats. So you can see this character, we evolved her with a whole bunch of cards. Well, not really a whole bunch of cards, but 1909, she's still terrible compared to our other card. We could even evolve her again with another level 1 card, and should become her final evolution. So this would be her final form, so this would be the strongest version of her, 2174. Although she's still really weak even compared to this other character, right? 2674, that's the strong 1-star. Where would those be? Would they be like HNs at the end over here? Or are they over? Where's the card? Oh, because we can't evolve it anymore. This makes sense. So 2674. Here we go. So here's the card that we evolved into a 5-star card, which is supposed to be really strong. 1, 2, 3, maybe a 4-star card. HN. Strongest form, soldiers 1992. So you can see, even though she evolved to her full form 1992, she's weaker than this 1-star card by quite a bit. These are just level 1 characters, so it's a good way to base them off of. Essentially, even comparing this card here, 1992, the final form, to the regular form, 1650. It's not even that much of a boost, so you didn't even gain too much strength while gaining up. That's why you evolve them like this. So we did have some examples. That's why we got these level 27 slimes. So if we go over here, we were going to evolve some super rares and ultra rares probably. So did we get you all both level 70? No, we didn't. We didn't get you to level 70. So we needed to get this character to level 70 somehow. So maybe there was like a slime or something. If we use this card, no, it still's not enough. Or if we just use level 26 without the card. That works. So we just want to get this character to level 70. It probably wastes a whole bunch. We just need 2 2 slimes to level up that rare that we're trying to level up. That's super rare. We could level that later. So essentially, we get our ultra rares to level 70. We don't have to use any cards. We could just use the slime by itself and give it the 1 level that we need. So we could just get these slimes and level them up so easily anyways. It doesn't matter if we pretty much did that. So now, if we go to evolution, let's evolve some ultra rare cards. So these are just the witches that you get from the event. So let's just you can't recruit soldiers when they're like that. Oh no, you can't. Huh. We just like fill in their soldiers, even though it's going to cost resources in the future. So you can see these characters are both level 70. It's pretty much all you can do to maximize these characters is just level them up. Then you evolve them. So we could evolve them with the level 1 character. It would make a weaker version of the character. So we're going to evolve the 2 level 70s. So if you click on the character and click on the book here, you can see what they evolve into. So she evolves into this character, then awakens into this character, and then rebirths into this character, and amalgamates into this character. So they can get stronger. She's going to turn into the HUR character. So essentially, we just go to evolve, then we have the 2 level 70s, then we go down to Arcana, use the transfer an extra 5% stats. So she has like 12,750. So let's evolve her, see what she turns into. So generally they're a lot stronger than their previous form, even just at level 1. Well, most of the time. So if we take our new card that we just made, there's the old ultra rare. So, well, we have to go out of evolution. So here we go. Here's the new card. So basically it is like stronger than the other one, right? It just starts with like 12,000 soldiers at level 1. And it can go up to level 80, so this card's much better. So we just evolved an ultra rare into a HUR, and we could evolve that further later. So those we can't evolve. These ones we probably could. Now we need to evolve those actually, not upgrade. So this card's really good. So we got 2 level 70 ultra rares. We could like click on a card to see what it evolves into. So it's just evolves into this card, and it just awakens into this card. Cool. So we got 2 level 70s. We use the Arcana plus 5% transfer. So we get like 14, pretty much like 15,000 soldiers at max. So we can evolve these ones. So this is going to clear our card space too. So essentially, when you're collecting all these cards, if you have like 2 copies sitting there together and you're not evolving them, and your inventory space is being all taken up for no reason. Let's go to upgrade. We've got a new card over here. Here we go, HUR. So let's fill these soldiers. So now she starts with 14,000 soldiers, and we have to get her up to level 80 at some point. And let's try evolving some more. I think we had somewhere we had to double evolve the character. Let's do this one. So we do have 4 copies of this one. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4 star card. So we need level 50 cards. The friendship, it doesn't actually matter when you're evolving the character. Friendship, the highest friendship on the cards will get transferred over. And then it just adds to these blue numbers, which doesn't matter for evolving. Blue numbers is just when they're added to your attack force, essentially. It's all that does. And it adds a heart to your character's picture. So if we take 2 level 50 characters, these are max level characters. Then we go to the Arcana, use transfer of 5% stats. Level 50, she's going to become a whole new card. So 50 to 80 was her old power. And then she becomes a whole different card again. And then 6,000, so she grew in strength. Oh, I guess we do want to. Well, we need to bring her to level 50. So what do? Do we upgrade or evolve? Let's just evolve the other ones first. So we got 2 level 50s here, right? We could bring this one here, even if it is level 50. We could level it with the other 0 star and make this character, but we know that's just going to make her weaker. So we have to level her up quick. So if we just go evolution here, so we throw this level 50 0 star with the other level 50 0 star, and then do the exact same thing. Transfer plus 5% stats, and then evolve this character. So now we would have 2 1-star characters, and then we'd actually evolve these characters together. Not before leveling them up. So essentially we just have to drag them over here as level 1 characters, and then we go to the slimes. I think we needed, oh, are we not going to be able to do it? Do we need 1 slime or 2 slimes, or we could just use these cards or something? Okay, so we could just use 1 slime and 2 of those cards. We got so many medals anyways. So we just level the character with 1 level 27 slime and then 2 cards. And that brings you from level 1 all the way to level 50. So considering we didn't have too many slimes, it's actually good that those cards can be used like that, and then you just level up all the way. Then we see the level 26 was just going to level you up to level 49. So then if we upgrade the other card up to level 50 as well, it'd make a even stronger evolution. So now we can just take the 1 slime, and we just throw like both of the cards on here, and then that's exactly. Because if we were to try to throw the level 26 slime, just bring her to level 49 out of 50. So 27 is the perfect level. And instantly maximum level. Then we can even like replenish their soldiers. Then we have to evolve them. So we just click on evolution probably to get to this point ahead of time. So we don't need to go through all the rares, but I guess we already did. So here's the 2 super rares. So soldier is 7,682. So generally there's diminishing returns as well when you're evolving these characters. When you're evolving characters with more than 1 evolution, apparently the next evolution is that strong. But essentially, instead of using the 0 star, we would fuse the 1 star with another 1-star character here. Then we'd use the Arcana again plus 5%. So their maximum level, they're both 1 star, they would become the 2 star. So maybe we'll do another video where we just take a character and we just evolve the character 16 times to create the best character. Machinery Potter's power. So now we created a new character. So essentially, she didn't gain as much strength. Gain as much strength for evolving this time. So we're not going to level her right away, but here's the 2 star that we created with four different copies of this card, just to create the 1 card. So that essentially gave us 3 more inventory spaces. And then once we get more copies, we could use this one to evolve more of them. And then we had these rare cards. I guess we had a whole bunch of rare cards. So we take these. This is only a 1-star evolution. So with this other level 40. So level 40 is the maximum level on rare cards. Then we go to Arcana and just use the transfer plus 5%. And then she becomes the strongest she could be, right? It's the only way that she could evolve. So she starts as her and then she evolves into this character. So as long as they're both maximum level, as long as they're both transferring 5%, we could just evolve this character. And then we could say, if we get this rare, I guess there's no reason to collect this rare anymore. Now we have the strongest version of this rare. Sniper has evolved. So essentially, we just have to level her up at some point. So I think we had these. We might as well put these together. So 2 level 70 ultra rares. This is what they evolve into. You can check the book, evolution, then you just awaken and then rebirth later. So we just use transfer 5%. So we gotta make sure everything's proper. Alright. Then she becomes a whole new, stronger character apparently. So new, cool. 10,000. She has evolved. I'm the Alta Sister Astral. I'll rule the cosmos one day. So they always have cool sayings as well. So we evolved those ones. So we could level up these characters or add them to the collection or do something with them. Essentially, we just like keeping characters at level 1 for some reason. Just because it's so easy to level up characters anyways. So we could just go through, level up some of the rares, I guess. So there was a bunch of rares that we got to level 40 that we're going to evolve, like this one here. So you're at level 40 rare. Is this all you can evolve into? Yep, so this is just like the tennis player. So essentially a 5-star card. So you evolve into a whole bunch of different colors. So if we just throw these 2 level 40s together, use the transfer plus 5%, then you become a stronger version of the rare card and save us an inventory space in our card space, which we always run out of. So now we have a new, stronger version, Dragon Newt. I'm a dragon person, a proud warrior, dragon morph, so wonder what that ability does. So if we go to evolution, there's even more rares that we got prepared. So her, we could evolve her. We just have to get the second character to level 50 first. And then like this one, we could evolve them, right? It took like 4 characters to evolve that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So we could evolve it with that level 1, but we wouldn't want to, right? We want to find this level 1, 3 other characters to fuse together with, and then fuse those ones together. So we had this rare, we had 2 copies of this rare, level 40, max level, transfer 5%, create a new level 1 character. So there we go, the knight has evolved. I'm a knight, I fight proudly. New card. So then eventually we're gonna get to those cats, to the cat card that we already had a whole bunch of. So this one we could evolve. Transfer 5%, both maximum level. So maybe we should have. It's just some of them have different transformations. Thrones has evolved. I am the Angel of Thrones. Want to buy some ice cream? Cool. So eventually, once we figure all this out and get all these cleared out, be able to go start farming again. So you going to evolve to something, right? Your evolution is pretty straightforward. You just keep evolving into a bunch of different characters, a bunch of different colors, I guess. And then so 2 level 40 rares together with the plus 5%, and then you become a new, stronger rare. So eventually we're gonna have all of these cards collected. Hopefully, we just need to keep getting inventory space somehow. Keep finding a way to get jewels. Although I think they're stopping giving us jewels. I think they only give you 100 jewels every week or something. So here's a new character. You can see your evolution is straightforward. Yeah, you just evolve into these different characters. And there's the final form. Recover 100% of all soldiers. So the ability doesn't seem too useful, but it is a card collecting game. Transfer plus 5%. 2 level 40 rares. So there we go. Traveling musician, won't you come along with me? Cannot change formation because you have gone over the unit cost. Oh, okay. Maybe that unit was inside a group. Huh, not 100% sure. Maybe She was in like one of these or something. Maybe she can't be in here. 270 through 24. So it took our one card out because we evolved this character and the cost went over the limit. So we'll take her out of there. Okay, so we go back to upgrading and evolving characters. We go to evolution. So we don't know how long this video is. It's probably is a pretty long video. So this cat character. So we had this rare that we evolved before. We took 2 level 40 characters just like this. Just 2 level 40 0 stars. We took the Arcana, did the transfer plus 5%. And then we would create a 1-star character. So we already made this one. Just because the summons from the friendship summon seems to give this rare pretty often. Comes to the ghost cat. I demand attention. Cat trick. That's her ability. So we would level her up, except that these characters only level 1. So we have a whole bunch of level 40 rares, because we just level rares up to level 40. So we could take these rares. They are both 1-star and evolve them, but we do want to get them to level 40 first before we evolve them. Then we have more cats to evolve into even more stronger cats, I guess. She just keeps evolving into different cats, right? Just different colored outfits, I guess. Cool. All enemies can't move for 1 turn. Activation's unlimited, so it seems pretty cool for just stalling the enemies. Though probably doesn't serve much of a use later. So here's some more. We have to level to level 40. Could we fuse these together? I guess we could. I guess we could fuse these 0-star characters together with the Arcana, because we already have this one. So once we get 2 of them together, then we could create a stronger version of this character. So this character is the one that gives all of the experience. Gives like 40% or 60% experience. Read the stars, you can see our fate. So we could like evolve these with a level 40 and with a level 1, but then it would be weaker. So we'd want to level this to level 40 first, and then get them all together. So her ability, battle experience plus 60%, because we leveled it up. Normally it's battle experience plus 40%. Yeah, so we're pretty much just at the end, just with these characters that we just started the show with. So as long as we just keep evolving the characters, so we're gonna need like 16 characters to make the strongest video. We'll do that in 1 episode. We'll just get a whole bunch of these because we can get them so easily. Then we'll just evolve them. So like even if we go to our collection or something, we were evolving these fish at some point. So there is more card storage in this. We could store 135 here, or open collection, and we store another 10 cards here. So this is like the fully evolved level 1 fish with 1992. So that's a 4-star fully evolved fish, 1992. Then here's a level 1 1-star fish with 2,674. So it's a lot stronger than that 4-star fully evolved thing. This level 1 stars a lot stronger than that. Usually starts at like what, 1650 for 1992, so kind of the same as the other character. So the collection tab, it says you have to spend like 400 jewels to get more pages. So we don't have 400 jewels, so we can store 10 in our collection tab as well. So we're trying to figure things out with the fish, just because they have the unique ability. We're confirmed to receive rewards when you're running any of the missions and when you're doing a battle or anything. If you use this ability, then you always get a treasure chest at the end, so it just allows you to get more loot at the end of all the battles. So we were trying to evolve this fish fully up to the highest tier to see what the difference is. Here's the weakest one. Eventually we'll get the strongest one. We got like the 1-star, we got the 2-star, so this is the strongest 2-star, up to level 30 though, so it's not a level 1 character, so you can't really tell the difference. But we are evolving characters.